Nothing comes out of it. Fire Bass now, Spooky. Kind of take their L and they go. The other team goes back down the zip. They're like, okay, what's going on up here? Kind of go their separate ways.
Yeah, I will say, even though they missed that shot and it was a great opportunity, at least they didn't lose anything. They didn't take damage. So it's not necessarily a loss just yet for them, especially since they're going to start to make it a priority to try to get to zone. But Camp all the way from Sinister, keeping the strategy alive. The only team so far in this game to get that Warforged AR right out of the gates. Obviously, if they go down, it leaves open to getting grabbed. But I want to see them kind of elevate themselves here in some of these end games and just kind of rain down from above. You see the strategy, one of them having that pistol, the other one having the Warforged, so they get to maximize the amount of ammo they have between the two as well.
I don't think I was paying enough attention if whether or not Brennan and Jordan was still alive, but judging by how many teams are out in the storm, they could be in the wild. Think about Sphinx and Kanata here.
Yeah, up above. If any game is a game to win, oh yeah, you see where the zone goes? This has to be that game to win if you are Kanata and Sphinx. You're on a surge base. The zone is literally going on over to your POI. You're uncontested this time around. You see Sphinx is literally missing only one build. Full ammo, full chug-chugs. They have everything that they need here. Obviously, if the zones pull away, that's something that's working against them. But for the most part, this is seeming like it could be it. I don't want to call it too soon and jinx them, but this could be a moment here for Kanata and Sphinx.
What more can you ask for when you put the zone like that? We'll just have to see. Liam, Tip, though, trying to get back to that glorious endgame fight. This time, they're in a bit of a scrappy battle here at the Latte Landing. Plenty of teams surprisingly nearby, kind of listening to the action go down here. Liam, though, takes a monster shot in return there. This is really bad. As good as having a massive base. They are super low key, and they should be fine right out of the zones. Mero, Osid have been struggling with Storm Surge, at least from our perspective, from what we've seen. Has been kind of disconnect with the damage that they've been able to.
So now Miro and Osid do have a little bit of a decision. Do you want to continue to focus your attention in that direction, or do you waste no time and try to make your way on over towards the zone? As we tune into Bucky, he has to waste no time himself, making his way on back. 206.
On the mountain. I still see the arrows there. You got to think that they're all going to be focusing this player flying out the sky right now. There we have it. Let's take a look at the replay here. Brennan Jordan trying to do something here, but no! Jacob! Jacob. That's going to be a major setback on time, damage, material counts. That.
I was going to say, most people looking at that monster and they're like, yo, he just fell in the water, went wrong. Everything.
Way, you know, winning these scrappy battles, really showing us their muscle, but now they're alive together and they actually have something to work with.
Yeah, last time we saw them kind of in the end game around here, you know, it just kind of all fell apart due to lack of materials, lack of resources, and being below that damage threshold. And why the tables have turned this time around, you can kind of see the confidence from Dragon and Creon being able to peek.
Across here, they've already used a few of them. See how this is going to play out. You have a team already positioned up for high ground. Mero, Osid from deep in the storm. It's cost them a fair bit. You can see the light load out here. A couple open inventory spots. Just 70 above right now. Somehow, struggling to find the damage. It's not very characteristic of seeing them put up otherwise in the coming weeks.
And as you see, it's not going to get any easier. So they have to essentially, just like everybody else, Kanata and Sphinx in that same boat, shockwave up the mountain on one side and make their way down on the other. And that's where you're seeing a couple players just kind of dropping in the feed, just going down, separated from their teammates. Mafia's feeling a little bit of a struggle. Diego plays below the damage threshold. Not as drastic as we've seen so far in this lobby, so one good turn like this from Mafia. a couple of materials underneath. I know you at one point or another mentioned kind of their dwindling resources, including those shockwave grenades, and that's going to give them a little bit of a boost.
Yeah, it's what happens when you go max pool to max pool, but they definitely have found something to put them back in the game right now. G Money and Scare them. This is a team that is an elite duo in this lobby. They paired up and are putting up right now. But the double edit comes through though, but Creon hits a monster shot. He has been playing so exceptional. You have to give him his credit. Unfortunately though, he does lose his teammate there. Hopefully the second comes in to get him back in the game. Mero, Osid, give up the eyeing of the high ground, find Sinetto here on the low ground. There's a fresh, big refresher for them. Mero has to split the loot, but no! As he's trying to situate himself, Kanata and Sphinx come crashing down.
A huge sideline there and a pick-me-up opportunity for Kanata. Going down above where Creon was able to get another elimination on the blue. Maji is down as well thanks to Scare. Creon continues to climb up that ladder. He's hoping so that way he can take him down. Scare is even forced to the backside of zone. I think everything has been lost for both of those high ground teams.
And now this is going off the ledge of the mountain as well, so it's whoever will have the material count to go the distance now. G Money, Scare already starting to run loose here. Little light on it. Kanata, Sphinx surely understand there's something happening up top. Creon, though, chops from the storm. Talk about a play, and he gets some elimination. Someone